Hey everyone, I'm Jason Pepe and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about this air layered miracle fruit tree that I did, I'm pretty sure it was about 3 weeks ago. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a couple of close-up views of what's happening on this miracle fruit tree air layer. Alright, so this video assumes that you know what a miracle fruit plant is. If you don't know what it is, watch some of my videos on what a miracle fruit plant is all about. You're going to be impressed. Take a look at the videos in my search. You go to my, type in miracle fruit plants or miracle fruit, and you'll get a couple of videos, and they'll give you a real good idea of what miracle fruit is all about. If you watch the video on how I did this, you'll have better insight into what I'm going to tell you now. So you might want to look up here, right here, for the video on how to do an air layer, but specifically what I did to get this air layer to become what it is now, which is what we're going to discuss when I come right back. All right, so I'm back. It's been 10 minutes and I finally think I've got this thing focused. And what I want to show you guys is this tiny little fruit that's developing on this miracle fruit plant. And remember, the plant was air layered about 3 weeks ago, roughly. I mean, I might be off by a week or so, but yeah, it was about 3 weeks ago. And the first thing, before I talk about a lot of other things about this tree, I wanted to point out that little fruit is developing. Now, when I did the air layer, the root system was quite small. And if you watch that video I recommend, you'll see the root system and you'll see how I potted it up into this 15-gallon container. And I mentioned at the time that the tree was full of little flowers and that we were going to see, because I've done this before, we're going to see how even though the plant has been through this propagation process of air layering and with flowers and with me removing very little of the leaves, if anything, I did a very minor pruning to one side of it, but that was just because it was just way too big. So I did prune it a couple of days later. But the tree's doing well, and I want to show you that tiny little fruit that's already beginning to develop. So even an air layer can continue to produce fruit if it's already in process. I've seen that with lychees, and I've seen that with longan, and I've seen that with miracle fruit, and I probably can't say I've seen it with many other fruit trees, but I'm guessing that yes, that may be something that's normal. So if you have a different experience, why don't you go ahead and leave a comment and tell me what happened and what you think. All right, so let me show you what the fruits look like. These little fruit here, these are the miracle berries. These little fruit, they're very small. They look like little footballs. They're amazing. Watch the video, it'll explain what miracle fruit is all about. Most of you that are watching already know what miracle fruit is about. The rest of you, I'll keep you guessing. So if you don't know, go find out. Go check out some of the videos I have here, miracle fruit. All right, so here this is for local pickup, right? So this is a grow bag. This is a nice plant. This plant here, if you come to pick it up, it's right now on sale. You get one of these for $30. If you mention YouTube, you have to mention YouTube, okay? $30 for one of these. If you get two, if you want two of these plants, okay, right now, you can get two for $45 for a limited time, okay? Mention YouTube, you have to, and this is two for $45 while they last. And believe me, I give them plenty of fertilizer and I take really good care of them so I can push their growth. But anyway, this is a beautiful little plant. This is probably about 6 months away from actually beginning to fruit because this size begins fruiting, okay? So these are on my website, check it out. 2 plants available in the mail in Florida, straight to your door, United States Postal Service, pepesplants.com. I got a great deal on these 2 little plants, including the shipping. The miracle fruit plant produces these amazing little red berries. And with that, I'm going to say thank you. I appreciate you. Give us a thumbs up, leave a couple of comments, tell us a good story about what you've done with miracle fruit. And if you know what it is, you'll have a great story, I'll bet. But if you don't know what it is, you need to find out. So check out my channel, do a search, and in that search, make sure you're in Pepe's Plants or Pepe's Fruit Trees and say, hey, let me type in miracle fruit. Let me find out what this plant is all about. Thanks everybody, have a great one.